What's up, everybody? It's MoFat here, bringing you guys a free-for-all on the Villa. And my cords are tangled up. Excuse me, the pop filter has tangled with my headphones. Okay, back to the intro here. So, as you can see, I'm doing a free-for-all on Villa here. I'm using the FAMAS with sleight of hand, taped magazine, you know, all the broken goodness that people usually use when they're playing this game. I haven't really posted a gameplay that was using a stupid broken gun in a while, so I figured, hey, what the heck? I'll post a stupid broken gun game. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start talking about the commentary subjects that I had in mind. And if you guys did not know, my first Black Ops video went up on Machinima Respawn, and I was thinking I would talk about that a little bit. Now, it was a gun game, and I didn't do all that great in the gun game, so I think maybe I should have waited for a gameplay that was better, but I've kind of covered that subject before and said that I didn't want to wait anymore because it would take forever, and I didn't know when another Wii director was going to get on Machinima, you know, stuff like that. So I was like, screw it, I'm just going to post a decent gameplay and see the reaction I get. And the reaction was not good. I mean, there was a decent amount of people that were like, alright, yeah, Wii gameplay. But then there were plenty of people that are just like, you know, you suck at this game, you didn't even win, the graphics are horrible, blah, 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 blah. And the commentary subject that I talked about in that video was Modern Warfare 3 and the improvements that it can make over Black Ops on the Wii version. And a couple of people chimed in and were like, here's an idea, just don't make it for the Wii, it's a waste of resources. And I was just like, alright, that's awesome. What do I even start to do about these people? I mean, it's not like I'm going to let this get to me, because I'm not. I mean, haters are going to hate. That's just the way it is on YouTube. And if you're going to be a YouTuber, especially a Wii director on Machinima Respawn, you're going to have to deal with hate, 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 hate. I get hate in every single Respawn video that I've posted, no matter what it is. I even get hate in the GoldenEye videos that I posted. It's just going to be there, so. But anyway, going back to what should I do about these people? What I mean about that is, you know, how do I make them believers? How do they convert them from haters to, hey, you know, this actually isn't an inferior version. This isn't, you know, a crap. It's worth watching. And I was thinking, you know, I'm just not going to settle for less anymore. I'm going to go out, get some really good gameplays, and post those up there. This one was pretty good. It actually does cut off a little bit early, unfortunately, at about 8.5 minutes because I ran out of disk space. But I believe the final score was 28-3. Almost positive on that. And if it wasn't 28-3, it was 27-3. But, you know, Villa's a big stage. It's kind of hard to get the full effect, especially on the Wii when you don't have a chopper gunner and you can't just hover over the map killing people. But that aside, I'm just thinking, alright, I'm just going to go hit up free-for-all, hit up Team Deathmatch Domination, whip out the FAMAS, the 74U, and see if I can get some really good gameplays. And then I'll get one of those, and I'll post it up on Machinima Respawn, and hopefully, you know, I'll get a better response from it. You know, I'll do some stuff that the other directors do. Except I'll do it on Wii, you know. I'll do some tactical stuff. I'll sit there and talk about my kill streaks and whatnot. And I'm not the most knowledgeable person about the kill streaks and stuff, but, you know, I do know tactics. Like, I don't know, for instance, usually in Domination, as soon as the enemy goes and captures your flag that you start out with, like, let's say I'm on firing range and we start out next to C. And everybody goes and captures C, and the other team captures A, and then everyone starts fighting for B. Well, sometime during this fight for B, a couple of the guys over on the A side decide to go for C. So they come over to C, they start capturing that, and that usually means that A is going to be a fairly open territory. So I'll usually call out on the mic. I'll be like, "All right, guys, let's go for A. There's not going to be that many people over there. If we take 3 of us over there, it's almost guaranteed that we can take A. And once we take that, we can go back to trying to take B. You know, it keeps the balance going." And for instance, on the array, which I hate that level so much, on the array, if you're over by A and you take B, you are set. You are so golden. You have the perfect spot to sit there and take those guys out in the window and take out anybody trying to get B. And hey, if somebody takes A, that's where your guys are spawning. you know, you'll be over there taking A back in no time. So anyway, like I said, I don't know a lot about Tactics, but it's just a lot of stuff that I've observed over the years, over like the months that I've been getting better at Black Ops. I think I'm going to talk about some of that kind of stuff while I have my videos up on Machinima Respawn. So as far as that goes, I think to win that crowd over, to make them see that the Wii is not a trash system, it's not, and the Black Ops on Wii is not a trash version, you know, I'll talk about stuff like that, and I'll just get some really good gameplays and go from there. And also, another thing that I wanted to talk about was the video quality that I had on there. Now, for some reason, it dipped like really high, and I have no idea why. I have been trying out some new render settings on Sony Vegas. It's 720p with 4.8 megabits or megabytes per second bit rate. So I don't know exactly how the bit rate works. I just know the higher the bit rate, the higher the quality, the lower the bit rate, the lower the quality. But since it's the Wii, I mean, like 4.8 megabytes bit rate can pretty much max out the quality it gets. And the funny thing is, that's how I rendered Sonic Colors, and that turned out pretty well. I mean, it turned out okay, but for some reason, it's really grainy on Machinima Respawn. Like, I don't know if they throw it through something and re-render it, or what, or if, how they stick their Machinima Respawn tag on it in the bottom left corner. Like, I don't know what's going on there, but on my computer, it looks about 1,000,000 times better than it actually looks on Machinima Respawn's YouTube channel. So that kind of sucks that that happened, but I guess next time I'll just opt to render in higher quality. That way, when whatever process it is that made it look like crap is said and done, it'll still look decent, it'll still look good, you know, and people won't be like, oh my god, this sucks, the graphics are so horrible because the YouTube video, and oh my god, we all know that YouTube videos are a proper conveyance of graphics on game consoles. They're just like HD TVs. That's my impression of YouTube haters. Because, you know, it's so true that you can go on YouTube and look at a video in HD of, say, Crisis, and it's not gonna do anything close to justice to what it actually looks like at 1080p on a full HD TV or full HD screen. It's just not gonna happen that way. Like, for instance, you know, as good as the videos, the Black Ops videos look with the HPOG on YouTube, it doesn't look nearly as good as it does when you look at it on your HD TV, or even when you record the raw file on your computer with a HPOG. You know, it just doesn't look that good. So that's just kind of something we have to deal with. If the Wii was HD, it would be a different story. We wouldn't really notice, but, you know, alas, the Wii is not HD. We have to make do with what we have, which is component cables, and it's really not that bad, especially with some other games like Jet Rocket, Super Mario Galaxy. Twilight Princess actually does look pretty good with component cables. But I have been rambling on a little bit, getting off track, and I'm going to go ahead and end the commentary here because the video is just about over, and as I said, the final score is around 27-3, 26-3. I can't remember exactly, but that's good enough. Also, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, feel free to do so. I am always on Twitter. It's linked to my phone, and I get updates on it. It's, you know, it vibrates, says, hey, listen, because I have Navi. And she tells me when I get a new Twitter tweet response thing, mabobber, and I'll respond to it because, like I said, I'm always linked to it. I've always got my phone on me, so 99% of the time that I am awake, I'm going to have Twitter on me and get updates and stuff like that. So if you guys feel so inclined, please follow me on Twitter. And also, feel free to drop by the next stream. It's a really fun time. You know, like I said, it's not about getting a whole bunch of people to watch me play Black Ops. You know, a lot of people just go in there and start conversations by themselves and probably don't even pay attention to me. So go ahead and drop by the stream if you feel like it when it's on. And thanks for watching, everybody. This has been MoFat. Later.